Tes 1 2 3. Kita coba retest. Bitrate-nya stabil nggak ya di 5000? Kita tes. Suara aman nggak ya? Tes bentar ya. Tes. Kita coba dinaikkan ke Lampung nggak? Ke 7000 lah. Stabilnya kan 7000 ya. Nge-lag nggak ya? Kita tes. Oke. Kita coba. Iya, kebetulan sekali kamu datang. Aku baru saja mau. Oke.
Junior, you remember Damien, right? The head of Porcelumex in Wife Peninsula. He sent someone to us with a banquet invitation.
Undangan perjamuan.
A banquet invitation? Judging by the look on your and my brother's faces just now, I thought he had sent some kind of legal notice.
He wouldn't dare. If it weren't for all of us from Yunquei Summit helping him take care of the Exaltists, he wouldn't be living the good life now. But as for the invitation, it does seem to have a connection with the corruption incident.
Tes.
Here's the situation. Even though Top suppressed any media about the Exaltists causing chaos in Waifei Peninsula, news had already spread citywide.
Ada sih suaranya.
The production of Porcelume is super important, and neither Tops nor Porcelumix can pretend that nothing happened. So over the next 2 weeks, Tops will lead a safety inspection in Waifei Peninsula and urge a swift return to business as usual.
Apa hubungan strategi keamanan dengan perjamuan ini?
But what does the safety inspection have to do with the banquet?
Think about it, Junior. With an investigation happening, many relevant people will have to come to Waifei Peninsula. Porcelumex has to fulfill its duties as a host and entertain everyone. Although the security investigation doesn't involve Yunquei Summit, that Damien kid is pretty cunning.
Senior Suryuan told me that right after the corruption incident was over, Damien sent a generous gift. According to Shifu's philosophy, Yunquei Summit shouldn't get too close to Porcelumex. But since we're active in Waifei
If you ask me, now is the perfect time to attack.
Why do you say that?
Shifu and Senior Shuyuan returned to Yunquei Summit a while ago and won't be back anytime soon. If the three of us attend the banquet, it'll show Damien some respect without drawing too much attention. Besides, he already knows Shifu isn't around, so it's not like she's deliberately avoiding him.
The three of us? Aren't you forgetting someone?
Oh, you mean Senior Fufu?
Oh, ya, si Fufu jalannya.
Well, we happened to learn yesterday that she had failed her arithmetic course, so Shifu called her back overnight for remedial lessons. I'm afraid she won't be.
I didn't expect the academic standards at Yunquei. Anyway, getting back to the point, I think your reason.
I agree. Plus, I have a feeling.
All right, it's settled then.
Oke, langsung saja. Kemana nih kita? Chapter kedua, deburan ombak kala menyapa. Keesokan harinya, setelah menyelesaikan beberapa urusan pribadi, malam pun tiba.
Wise and Senior Inhu must have gone to Yamchasin. Better go meet them there.
Ayo, kita ke menemui kakak sama senior Yinhu. Salah. Ngapain gua ke sana? Oke, kita ke sini. Oke. Kita akan ke Sweetie Yumchasin. Oke. Kamu akan masih kembali cerita imersif. Oke. Kita ngerjain story ya. Ngapain sekarang? Kita ketemu. Oh, ini Damiannya nih. Oke, hari ini ya Bele, meskipun tidak ada eksotis yang bikin onar, masih banyak konflik tentang keamanan antara para pekerja dan Porsulumex. Andai saja bisa sekalian selesaikan semua masalah ini. Bel, karena Damian yang kirim kita undangan, gimana kalau kita pergi sampai dulu? Nah, itu kan Damian yang di depan tuh kalau nggak salah ya. Ya, jurnalis, maaf aku menolak, aku kurang cocok dengan si Damian. Ya, bolehlah. Oke, kita ke sana. Kita sapa Damiannya dulu.
Ah, the mystics from Yunquay Summit have arrived. As the host, having at least you two and Master Pan show up for this dinner banquet is...
Mr. Damien, it seems like you're a little disappointed that our Sufu couldn't make it.
Not at all. You're all disciples that Ishwan Shifu trusts deeply. Even from afar in Yunquay Summit, she entrusted you to attend on her behalf. This in itself is a gesture I can appreciate.
Oke.
Please, make yourselves at home tonight and enjoy the banquet. If there's anything you'd like to eat that's not being served, just let me know directly.
Tentang situasi saat ini dengan nada bercanda.
Mr.
Nggak usah serius lah.
Damien, with so many people here for the safety inspection, do you even have time to worry about our dinner?
It's part of my responsibility to take care of the guests. But I understand what you mean, Master Bell. Considering that the Exalt, to be honest with you both, Hollow Security was originally managed by someone else who was appointed by corporate executives.
I understand now. No wonder you were so willing to provide clues earlier, Mr. Damien. Seems like you had already... Sounds like you're about to take over security duties, too.
Come now. No need to be cheeky. Things have been rather difficult for me. But after seeing the guest list with my...
Oh? Was...
Why don't you have a look for yourself? There are quite a few guests at tonight's banquet, but in reality, they all fall into just a few categories.
Kategori.
All these elegantly dressed guests are senior officials from TOPS. The fact that everyone who was invited has turned up is a clear indicator that the connection between TOPS and Porsalumex remains strong. Their presence allows us to demonstrate to the military and government that TOPS is fully committed to the safety of Waifei Peninsula. We also sent invitations to the relevant city government departments, but no one showed up, which suggests that the government doesn't want to get involved in the sensitive matters happening between TOPS and the military and Waifei Peninsula. They would prefer to steer clear and let us work things out.
I heard that TOPS and the military often butt heads over Porsalume issues. But it seems the situation is even worse than I am.
It is a serious matter, but not something we avoid discussing. The military is the biggest buyer of Porsalume, and by controlling Waifei Peninsula, TOPS essentially controls their most critical resource. So, it would prove quite difficult if the military chooses to take this chance to cause trouble.
It seems that knowing who's from the military guest list is the key to understanding the situation.
Ya,
Correct.
tahu tamunya.
Do you see that lady over there? She's the military's representative.
But she's not wearing a Defense Force uniform. Isn't this supposed to be a formal event?
That's because Missy Zolda is not a military officer. She's a research consultant. Instead of sending high-ranking officers, they hired a civilian to attend, which sends a clear message. They don't intend to investigate this matter further. Of course, though production was limited after the corruption incident, Porsalumex didn't delay any orders from the military. So, It appears they have acknowledged our sincerity.
No wonder you're so relaxed now. There's no more pressure from TOPS executives, the government, or the military. But what about the rest of the guests? I see a lot of older individuals here too.
Those are members of the inspection team, leading experts in the ether industry. They'll be overseeing the security investigation while providing us with valuable insights. It took great effort to invite these academic giants.
Dear guests, may I have your attention for just a moment? It is my pleasure to welcome each and every one of you here today.
Looks like it's time for the real hosts to give their speech.
Dear guests, thank you for coming to Phylum Heights to participate in the Waifei Peninsula Safety Inspection. I am Lucro, Co-Chief Executive Officer of the Porcelumex Group.
Greetings, everyone. I'm Ferox.
I've seen Lucro and Ferox on TV before. They run Porcelumex together. Mr. Damien, those two must be your direct...
That's right. After the fall of the old capital, Porcelumex's management went through a major reshuffle. Those two were the ultimate
Is it okay for you to be talking about your superiors like that?
I completely trust both of you, so I feel comfortable. The previous head of security was one of Ferox's trusted subordinates. The reason I was able to become the nominal head of... But the price of remaining neutral is that I've completely lost any chance of moving up. And...
We will work closely with everyone here.
Ladies and gentlemen, the safety inspection will officially begin tomorrow. For now, please relax.
Wow, the big shots have finally finished their speeches. Thank you both for accompanying. Enjoy the banquet. I've got to go
Belle, now that Damien's left,
Kita ikut aja deh sama si Wise ya.
What do you have in mind, Wise? I'll go with whatever you decide.
after hearing all that from Damien, I'm curious about the guests. He's hard to read, and who knows how much of it was true. Let's split up and look around the banquet hall.
Oke, kita berarti ngomong-ngomong sama orang-orang yang di sini, nyari informasi. Kita mau ketemu siapa-siapa aja nih tamu-tamunya nih. Nah, pasti dari TOPS kan sama militer. Welcome. Ini walaupun udah ketinggalan sih, sekarang kan sudah yang 2.1 atau 2.2 ya. Entah ini ketinggalan berapa patch ya sudah ceritanya ketinggalannya. Gua masih baru mulai gitu. Kalau yang patch 2.0-nya udah kelar. Kita udah lama gak main ya. Berapa bulan ya gak main udah. Oke, kita temuin kakak kita lagi.
Oh, Belle, you're back. How was it?
How should I put it? Judging by the guests, the safety inspection doesn't seem as serious as I thought. What everyone cares about isn't the Exaltists, or even the safety of Waifei Peninsula, but how to get the porcelain supply back on track.
I completely agree. The safety inspection is mainly a way for the city's upper circles to align their intentions, as well as a gesture to reassure the public. Even if there are some safety risks with production inside the Hollow, as long as they're not too serious. But let's not worry about that now. It's not every day you get...
Come on, let's enjoy a proper meal, Wise.
All right.
Wow, the ingredients
Enjoy.
say you're top
My apologies, miss.
It's okay.
I'm terribly sorry.
Excuse me, you dropped something.
Oh, sorry about that.
Here.
Thank you both very much. Oh, you're with the safety inspection team. Wow, you look so young. And you're already an expert in the ether industry? Sorry. I I must excuse myself. Did I say something wrong?
Young lady, seems you're completely at a loss.
If I'm not mistaken, you're the military research consultant.
That's right. My name's Isolde. That girl and I are both decorative props. Just here for show.
Oke. Sebagai pajangan katanya.
The time fields. Not only one of the oldest noble families in New Eridu, but also a renowned name in the field of science. The patent for the anti-corruption medicine widely used on the market today belongs to your grandfather. If this respected and prestigious surname appears on the investigation team roster, the citizens will sure...
You flatter me. It's just that my grandfather is serious. I really don't think he can handle this.
You misunderstand me. As I just said, all I need is this surname to appear on the list. Aren't you a time field as well?
But I'm just a student. I'm nothing like my grandfather.
Miss, I'm sure you've heard that the corruption outbreak in Waifei Peninsula is closely tied to the failure of Porsalumex has every right to file a lawsuit against your family and hold you accountable. The reason? Your family concealed major risks and...
That's complete nonsense. It was clearly the Exaltus...
So what? The media doesn't care about the truth. They just want to see a once honorable family brought to ruin. Miss, the honor of the Timefield family now rests entirely on your shoulders. Think I wouldn't want anything unfortunate to happen to the old man either.
Grandpa,
Wah, matanya
did I
bukan.
make a mistake? What should I do? What's going on? What's that?
Well, you're up.
Ini aja nih.
I just had a dream. Eos and Emilian were playing some new game, and the two of them were happily popping all the tires on our car. Thank goodness, it was just someone knocking.
If Eos knew that's how it appeared in your dream, it'd probably be upset for a... But forget that ridiculous dream for now. Senior Yinhu went to answer the door. There must be something urgent if someone's showing up this...
Ah, gila. Malam-malam begini loh. Siapa coba yang ngetok pintu? Ah, si cewek ini tadi, si Alice ya namanya. Alice.
Master
iya,
Pawn,
merah.
that
Kuning ya,
glowing
makanya.
thing really appeared outside my window. I swear on the honor of the Timefield family.
Let's put the vows away for now, Missy. If there's one thing I can't stand, it's people swearing oaths and this and that. I believe what you said is true. Why else would you have come all the way here in the middle of the night, right? But I really couldn't follow all that about a boom and shadow crooked by 20 degrees. Sure, we at Yunquay Summit practice mystic arts, but ghost hunting and monster chasing aren't exactly our specialty.
To be precise, it was crooked by 22 degrees to the left. I remember that clearly. But I admit I was a bit abrupt earlier. My apologies. It's not that I've misunderstood the mystic arts. I've come because a friend told me that Mr. Wise and Miss Bell are currently staying here, and she trusts them.
Siapa nih? Nah, kita tanya.
Senior Inho, who was knocking just now?
Oh, perfect timing. You two are just who Miss Timefield is looking for.
Thank you.
What?
Panggilannya ya.
You're Mr. Wise and Miss Bell?
Halo, namaku Bel dan kita berdua.
Hi, I'm Belle, and this is my brother Wise. We meet again.
Well, could you not bring that up again? I see. So you spotted an unidentified glowing object outside your window and came here for help.
To be honest, Ms. Montefiore and I both attended the Celestia School for Girls. Even after she broke ties with her father and left without a word, we've still always kept in touch. Actually, I had planned to ask Porcelumix's staff for help with this, but it's late, and I can't share all the details. But I'm afraid that by morning, something this strange will just be...
Oke.
After hearing rumors that Alice might only be on the inspection team because of her family name, I asked Fairy to look into the time fields. Turns out, she's likely here in place of her grandfather who's fallen ill. We're not sure exactly what happened, but Alice was probably threatened. Either way, Porcelumix clearly doesn't take her seriously. It's outrageous how they're treating her so differently from the other guests.
Since Ms. Montefiore spoke so highly of you both, I'd like to ask for your help in investigating the unidentified object that appeared outside my window. As agreed, I'll be staying in Wi-Fi.
So, Belle,
Well, she is a friend of Lucy's, so let's give her a hand. Our last meeting was a little awkward, but that was mostly on...
Do you charge per case? Or perhaps you work on a daily or hourly rate? If it's about the commission fee, please don't worry. My Ether Dynamics tutor used to charge for every 5 minutes in each lesson.
5 menit dibayar.
Oh, that's no problem. No problem at all. You came here for help, and you're even a friend of someone we know. Of course, don't worry. Here at Yunquei Summit, we're not only skilled in the...
Hey, Signorine Hu, you shouldn't be making this decision on your own.
I'm not making decisions for you. I'm just helping you seize an opportunity. Let me tell you, the Timefield family isn't just loaded. They're on a whole nother level. Whether Beeline and the others get paid leave, and whether Senior Fufu gets to eat meat next month, all depend on you two now.
Are you guilt-tripping me now?
Miss Timefield, why don't you stay with us tonight? Get a good night's rest, and after breakfast tomorrow, Junior Belle will go with you to a...
Are you both really willing to take this commission? Please don't feel obligated if you'd rather not get involved with the people Porcelumix have brought recently.
You can rest assured, Miss Time.
Thank you so much.
Oh, kalau senang orange. Oke. Satu cerita selesai, kita tidur dulu. Sampai kita kelahi-kelahi dulu lah. Mana nih tarungnya nih? Ini cerita nih. Apa nih katanya nih? Nona Belle, halo, namaku Alice. Barusan kakakmu kasih aku nomor teleponmu. Senang bertemu denganmu. Kakakku gercep juga ya. Oh, maaf, ya pagi-pagi sudah mengganggumu. Tenang saja, aku baru saja mau cari kamu. Oke, aku akan menunggumu di sebuah temple. Gas, kita berangkat menemui Alice. Wah, halo Pak. Nah ini nih, kita ketemu lagi.
Good morning, Miss Belle. Sorry for causing trouble by showing up so late.
It's no big deal. You came to us for help. And no need to be so formal. Just Belle is...
Alright. Then, please, feel free to call me Alice.
Oke, Alice. Kamu kelihatan...
You seem a little tired. Did the thought of what you saw outside last night keep you up?
Not at all. Having all of you nearby made me feel quite safe. It's just... the scrolls hanging in the room were all tilted by 2 to 10 degrees, and when I was about to sleep after fixing them, I noticed that the 2 vases by the bed didn't match. Sorry, you have to see this side of me. This nitpicky habit...
It's fine.
Oh, no, it's not that bad. Swabian Temple just lives up to its name.
Thank you for understanding. By the way, about that thing I saw outside my window last night. If you don't...
Kita kasih saran nih.
Why don't we take a look around the lower floor of your building first? Since it appeared outside your window, there might be leads outside.
Dulu, siapa
Okay,
tahu.
sure.
Siapa tahu kan bukan hantu, cuma
Good thing
orang.
you suggested starting outside. Honestly, I'm a bit ashamed to admit it, but I don't dare step back into that room until we know exactly what I saw.
Wah, ini penakut nih berarti kan. Mana nih? Ayo kita ke sana. Gas.
Alice, let's talk about last night.
Gimana jalan?
You
ini
said
jalan.
you heard a soft thump followed by a loud bang.
Lah kok lari. Tadi
Yes,
jalan
and it
sekarang
went
lari
pitch
malah.
dark outside the window. I pulled
sini,
back the
gua ikutin nih
curtains
dari belakang.
and saw large slanted...
Astagfirullah, bitrate-nya ya. Gak stabil. Kita turunin dulu lah. Sekitar 6.000 coba. Stabil nggak ya? 6.000 bitrate deh. Stabil nggak? Berserakan. Apa nih dia ya, kepala pelayan rumah kami, maaf. Aku malah membicarakan hal yang tidak ada hubungannya. Senang sekali kamu mau ngobrol sama aku. Mungkin karena Belle hanya menerimaku saat aku tak punya tempat lain untuk pergi, tapi juga selalu begitu baik padaku, jadi aku merasa tenang bersamamu. Apa nih petunjuk pentingnya nih? Balkon tempat pot bunga ditaruh jauh lebih rendah dari jendela Alice, jadi dia di bawah. Mungkin orang yang membuat Alice terkejut itu jatuh ke tanah bersama dengan pot bunganya, bisa jadi. Makanya pot bunganya berserakan dan mukanya itu kayak bengbu kalau dilihat. Oh, dia tinggal di lantai 2 ya, yang ada papan reklamnya itu, reklame. Yang di sebelah sini berarti nih, ya kan? Oke. Ada apa nih? Sesuatu yang berisik di sekitar sini, ternyata karena ada proyek konstruksi tidak jauh dari sini. Aku bisa melihat derek menara raksasa. Tunggu, derek menara raksasa? Kotak minum, ayo kita coba lihat kotak minum. Kena hantaman pot bunga ya, oke. Ya kan nih, jejak kaki hewan kecil nih kayaknya bengbu.
Belle, have you figured out? I have some theories after seeing the footprints, but...
Semua yang kita ketahui dulu.
Let's start by piecing together what we...
First, about that huge shadow. What do you think it was? And how did it end up outside my window?
Oke, hanya mata yang bukan. Mungkin itu barang yang tergantung dari menara. Itu pot bunga.
Without a doubt, it was a flower pot.
Huh? A flower pot? But the shadow was big.
Oh, salah ya.
It was
Derek
probably
menara?
from cargo hanging on the
Ya,
tower
tuh.
crane.
Mungkin itu
The
berasal
cargo
dari
was big enough to block the whole window. And the way it vanished without a trace makes sense if we assume... You mentioned hearing a soft thump before the shadow appeared. One of the ropes holding the cargo probably snapped.
Yes, that's what I figured too. Thinking back, the reason I was so certain that it was tilted exactly 22 degrees was because there was a shipping label on the crate. But let's just assume for a moment that it
Gimana dia
was.
bisa coba?
Then, What do you think made it fall to the ground?
Nah ini dia terjatuh karena tertabak kargo yang tergantung di derek menara.
It was probably knocked over by the cargo hanging from the tower crane.
But if something that large hit it, wouldn't...
Oh salah.
It was
Ini.
probably knocked over by that skeleton that startled you. After the cargo hit your window, the crane lifted it back up.
Right. There must be a reason the flower pot fell. If something as large as the car... Looks like we have the... That leaves us with just...
Pemikiran gue dari tadi nggak ada yang sama. Coba. Dia adalah pemilik jejak kaki pecah yang kecil.
There's no doubt. The culprit is whatever animal left those glowing little footprints. Since
Yeah.
its paws were covered in glow-in-the-dark paint,
Pasti. Deduksi urutan kejadiannya secara lengkap.
there's no
Ya.
paint on the drain pipe, but the exact sequence of events.
Which means someone deliberately used it to pull a prank out. Since it left
Oh,
footprints
emosi itu
while
dia.
fleeing, there must be more tracks nearby. If we follow them, we might be able to find who...
Oke.
Look over here. The footprints go up the pillar to the overpass.
Naik ke atas tuh. Oke.
Let's follow them and check it out.
Gimana naik ke atas? Berarti ke atas sana ya?
How could they?
Oke, ayo
I
guys.
can't believe someone actually used an animal to pull a prank.
Hewan untuk melakukan prank ya. Oke, di sini lanjut lagi. Ini footprintnya nih. Mana nih? Sampai mana nih?
The footprints stop here. Did it jump off?
Bisa jadi.
Let's
dia
go down
lanjut
and
ke
take a
bawah.
look.
Heart rate of the client increased to 120 BPM.
Apa ini? Heart
Here is a
rate.
proverb. A cornered rabbit will bite.
Mana? Oh, masih lanjut.
Barry,
Dia loncat.
you're not helping.
Huh? The footprints disappear here.
Uh-oh, the footprints are all jumbled here.
Where could it have gone? Huh? There it is! Somebody get away! Hey! There! It ran into that shop! So you were behind yesterday's pranks! The real culprit.
Manitou?
What? Yuzuha, visitors.
Coming! What can I get for you? Huh? Oh well. Huh. Guess I got found out after all. Miss, based on what you just said, may I assume that you're the owner of this tanuki? His full name is Kamanosuke, but we call him Kama. Uh-huh? What I mean is, he's not just this tanuki. He has a name. And I'm not Kama's owner. We're just partners. Kama is free to do as he pleases. Excuse me for being presumptuous.
Ketegasannya tiba-tiba menurun.
Wait a minute. We came here to confront them. Yet somehow, it feels like Alice just got completely shut down.
Iya, dia yang ditekan malah.
It's all right. Kama just said he doesn't mind. So, honored guests, what brings you to Mystic Wares? Looking for anything in particular? I'm Ukinami Yuzuha. Our family runs a well-known porcelain shop in Phylum Heights. We carry all kinds of goods, and any purchase of a second item comes with a 1% discount. All right. Thank you very much. No, wait! We're not here to shop! Miss Ukinami, we don't even know each other, and yet last night, you and your partner played a prank on me that caused me a lot of trouble. Huh? That's a bit of a shock. I thought you'd really appreciate Kama's way of returning the favor. Returning the favor? Sorry, I don't quite follow what you mean. How could you not understand? You were clearly the ones who started the prank in the first place. Porcelumex previously stated they'd thoroughly investigate the safety hazards and give the people of Waifei Peninsula a proper explanation of the accident. Yet somehow they let an unqualified little girl sneak into a team of so-called experts. That's quite the prank if you ask me.
Yuzuha, saying something like that in front of others might be a bit...
Monato, I've been meaning to say this for a while. You having that face and always talking like a goody two-shoes? What a waste.
Kita bela coba.
Excuse me, can I say something? Porcelumex brought in the inspection team just for show. Of course, people are going to feel outraged. It's just that, even with so many well-known experts on the inspection team, none dared to defy Porcelumex. So why place all the blame on Miss Timefield alone?
I see. You're saying I'm just picking the easy target? I remember now. I've seen you before. You were that disciple in training, Belle, from Swabian Temple. Didn't expect you'd be more witty than you look.
Oh, apa?
Anyway, after hearing you out, I realized I didn't think the prank through. Sorry about that. It won't happen again. I really appreciate you saying that. But you don't look so thankful. Are you still so concerned about what happened last night? No, you've misunderstood. I indeed joined the supervisory investigation team. And though there are reasons I can't fully explain, as a descendant of the Timefield family, I won't forgive myself for my mistakes just because you apologized. I only hope you'll take back what you said about me being unqualified. The Timefield family has always upheld strict discipline. Both my grandfather and father were scholars in the ether industry, and I've received a systematic education in hollow and ether studies from an early age under their guidance. Monato, what's with this person? She seems just as weird as you.
How would I know? And for the record, I'm not weird at all.
So from the sound of it, you're pretty confident in your knowledge. Then do you know what this strange piece of porcelain is?
Fragmen porselum khusus ya, sebuah fragmen porselum dan tingkat kemurnian tinggi dari struktur yang tersisa. Sepertinya ini dulunya merupakan bagian dari suatu perangkat besar. What's this?
This
Apa
looks more like a shard of some kind of device rather than porcelain. Also, was it my imagination? Or did I suddenly sense an unpleasant aura coming from it? Something similar to the presence of a sacrifice.
Aduh, sacrifice lagi.
Oh, that's a shard of a large obscura.
Obscura.
Obscura?
Yes, an obscura is a type of experimental reactor vessel made with high-purity porcelain as its outer shell. Due to the unique properties of porcelain, when etheric matter is placed inside obscura, it can slowly come into contact with the air. This allows researchers to observe how ether behaves once it leaves a hollow. Although an obscura is a rather expensive piece of lab equipment, there's nothing strange about it. This shard hasn't been coated with the outer layer yet. It was probably damaged during manufacturing.
Damaged during manufacturing? So there is something wrong with this thing.
See, Monato? I told you my instincts were spot on. Who would have thought we'd figure out what this thing is in such an unexpected way? What a stroke of luck!
Apa ini?
Could someone explain what just happened?
We suspect that someone at Porcelumex has been illegally producing high-value porcelain items inside the hollow, items not listed in the official registry. Simply put, they publicly claim to be producing low-value products. Workers' wages and even the reported profits are all calculated based on that. But in reality, someone's pocketing the difference for themselves.
Exactly. The Obscura isn't a regular product of the Wi-Fi Peninsula factory, so its appearance here clearly points to shady dealings going on inside the hollow.
Oke, ini mau ke Halo ya.
Where did you find this shard?
We found it in a batch of materials delivered to our shop from Siloom Bay. The residents there collect discarded porcelain from the hollow, and my father uses the scraps to make handicrafts. Let's go, Monato. We're heading to Siloom Bay. If we can trace this shard... Wait a moment. Are you sure it's okay to just say your whole plan out loud like that? It's fine. You're a scaredy cat. No way you'd snitch to Porcelumex! Wait, you wouldn't, right? Of course not! But not because I'm afraid. As a descendant of the Timefield family, I would never stoop to something so dishonorable. Belle, it seems you still have some questions for Miss Ukinami regarding the Obscura. Apologies, but given my current position, I'm afraid it wouldn't be appropriate for me to hear any further details. So please excuse me for now. Thank you for helping resolve the issue.
Oke.
You didn't leave with that fancy girl. Do you have something to ask us?
Nah, kan bergabung lagi bisa.
Can I come with you to
investigasi.
Siloam Bay for the investigation? I'm curious about the origin of that shard. Besides, I can help.
No problem. You're more than welcome to join us.
Don't lay it on too thick, Yuzuha. You don't want to scare. Still, we have no reason to turn down the proxy's help. So, we'll be counting on.
Monato, if your tail wasn't wagging like an electric fan right now, I'd give you a perfect score for how mature you acted.
Oh.
Wah, kita sekarang ke Ukinami Yuzuha. Oke. Mau kemana nih kita nih? Lewat sini dah. Kita jalan mutar. Nah, berputar kita berkeliling. Wah, siapa nih?
The
Isolde.
elevator's still out of service, but I heard the repairs were already finished.
Sorry for the inconvenience. Though the repairs have been completed, some
Safety concerns?
Sorry. I don't know much about the specifics since the Wi-Fi cable car is operated under Porcelumex. You can contact their service hotline.
Then,
As far as I know,
what a shame. I heard Siloam Bay is on the seaside, and the scenery at sunset.
if it's a seaside view you're after, you could take the cable car to Lemnian Island. It offers a close view of the Hollow, and since Porcelumex has staff stationed there,
Are you saying the edge of the Hollow is somehow safer than a seaside
no, that's not what I meant.
I'm not trying to be difficult. Since I can't get to Siloam Bay, I suppose I'll just wander around the area for a while.
Thank you so much for your...
Looks like the elevator's still.
Siloam Bay is home to many who were left homeless after the fall of the old capital. Their living conditions aren't great. And if the inspection team were to catch wind of something sensitive from the locals there, it'd be a...
So we can't go to Siloam Bay.
You can go around the mountain by taking.
It'll just take a...
I guess I could probably carry both of you together.
Whoa, don't take it so literally. I was just... but knowing how thorough that Damien from Porcelumex is, they might have even secured the mountain paths to keep people away from Siloam Bay.
Pasti.
Good point. Yuzuha and I will go check things out first, Belle. Let's meet up later at the mountain highway.
Oke, tiba-tiba kita langsung ketemu sama si Wise, kakaknya lah.
I wonder how things are going with Monato and Yuzuha. Let's go check.
Nah, kita ngecek lagi nih Moneto. Moneto atau Monato tadi ya? Moneto ya, sama Yuzuha. Kinami Yuzuha. Stop keretanya nih. Kemana nih kita? Oh, ke atas sini nih. Oh, ada mobil. Apa nih? Sudah jangan kebanyakan ikut campur urusan orang lain. Mending pikirkan gimana caranya hadapi mereka. Keamanan. I'm here, aku datang. Kamu datang di waktu yang tepat. Tadi kami sudah selidiki. Ternyata Damien juga sudah memperhitungkan jalur pegunungan. Dia menutup jalan turun gunung dengan alasan mungkin ada sisa anggota Exaltis yang melarikan diri dan melarang warga untuk melewati sana untuk sementara waktu. Dia juga bawa berbagai jenis mecha keamanan untuk berpatroli di jalan pegunungan selama 24 jam. Maksudnya di jalan pegunungan penuh dengan Sith. Ya, kekuatan mereka 3 kali lipat dari manusia biasa dan tidak pernah merasa lelah. Mereka susah dihadapi. jadi mudah. Secara tersirat memberitahu kemampuan Perry. Jadi maksudmu kamu punya sistem AI canggih yang bisa menghapus rekaman visual tanpa jejak selama yang berpatroli bukan manusia. Ya, seperti itulah. Wah, nih keren nih, nona besar nih, nggak ada di sini sekarang nih. Oh, untung banget si nona besar nggak ada di sini sekarang karena dia pasti nggak bolehin kita lakuin hal seperti ini. Nona besarnya siapa ya? Oke lah, gas. Nah, ini nih.
We just have to follow this track to get to Siloon Bay.
Wah. Cuman sendiri malah.
Watch out! There's security mechs patrolling up ahead.
Pertama kalinya gua main di PC ya. Gua mau ngecek dulu. Oh, R kayak gini.
We've got enemies.
Apa katanya? Oh, yang ini tadi ya. Kalau ada switch car. Oke.
Don't go too hard, Monato, or people will notice the damage.
Can we implant the mech with memories of accidentally falling or something?
The agents.
All done. Let's go.
Dan. Oke, ada
Hold on.
chest.
Come with me for a sec.
Gua mau ngecek. Gak ada chest. Oke. Langsung kita turun ya. Sebelah sini. Mana nih? Oke. Oh, ada yang ngikutin dari belakang. Mana nih yang ngikutin? Ah, si itu rupanya yang ngikutin. Si Ellie.
Oh, it's you.
Aku teriak.
Alice, don't be scared. It's us. Belle, it's you. You were the one sneaking around behind us. And yet, so what are you doing? Mizukinami? Mr. Komano, I gave it some thought after heading back. If I'm part of the investigation team, but can't do anything, I wouldn't be able to ever forgive myself.
In case you forgot, you were brought in by Porcelumex. If they ever discovered you helped us, things could end bad. And if you always worry too much about living up to...
You're worried Porcelumex might come after her, right? Still.
Nobody asked for you.
Alice, are you real? Thank you, Belle. Mr. Blackwood may be strict, but from what I've heard, he at least honors his contracts. And since what we're investigating isn't related to a safety issue, even if also... Well, what? As a member of the Timefield family, I take full
Alrighty, but you heard our plan. After investigating Siloon Bay will likely be...
That's even less of a concern. One can't become a proper Hollow Scholar without field research.
Alright then, I've got...
Welcome aboard.
Welcome aboard.
A patrol mech is approaching.
Apa nih? Memicu assault ya. Kita langsung
Alright,
coba aja lah.
let's see what you've got. Okay, I'll take care of it.
Ininya gimana?
You're a real chatterbox, but you handle yourself well in a fight.
Ganti.
Oh,
pakai space gantinya.
I appreciate it.
If you're not sure how to respond to Yuzaha, just don't. She won't get mad. Belle, you can give it a try too.
Boleh.
Uh-oh, it's people from Porcelumex.
Boleh sini sok atuh kita lawan.
Let's try to avoid them and take a detour.
Ya. Nah, kita bisa lah, ayo. Kita gas. Dulu nih. Apa nih? Masuk lah, masa enggak? Sini, kita pakai Bangbu nih, pakai EOS.
Second assistant, you have successfully entered the Marcel maze.
Oh, ini. Ada
Belle was always the one jumping around with Eos before.
Gua depan apa?
Eos's tiny legs can jump that high?
Master has expressed a similar assessment.
Oh, oke. La. Nah, gitu dong. Kalau ini ya. Waduh. Sampai mana tuh ke ujung dunia jatuhnya? Anjis. Oke. Berapa sih dapatnya sebenarnya? Oke, udah dapat. Checkpoint kelewatan lagi. Kalau bisa ya semua kita ambil. Kalau bisa jangan sampai terlewat. Wah, ada bawahnya lagi. Kalau bawah bisa naik nggak sih? Naiknya ke kanan sana ya. Kita turun ke bawah dulu ya. Kita ambil yang besar ini dulu. Pasti kita ambil koin-koinnya. Oke, guys. Apa di belakang ada juga ya? Coba ke belakang bentar ya. Waduh, salah tekan. Kok nggak nyampe? Mari kita coba sekali lagi. Bisa. Nah ini nih. Belakang ini apa tuh? Coba dulu, bisa nggak ke belakang? Lama banget turunnya. Mana sih arahnya? Siapa tahu dapat sesuatu yang wah, kan? Langsung selesai memang juga. Oke lah.
Nailed it.
Classic, Phaethon.
Great job, Wise. Let's keep going.
Ayo, keep going ya.
Keep it up, guys. Once we get past here, it'll be smooth sailing.
Stop, satu.
How much longer until we get to Silum Bay?
We're almost there. We cross 2 bridges, follow a short path, and we'll reach the elevator.
And then we're there?
And then we'll be a third of the way there.
Now you see why I sometimes just want to punch him. Right, Belle? Wait! Like it! Chance to score! I see your weakness.
Well done. Everyone, let's move.
Karena sedikit. Pas pakai ukinanya yang kena. Lupa nekan buat menghindar. Kan. Kemana nih kita nih? Siapa tadi manusia dalam bayangan saya? Apa sih Damian? Yap, pemandangannya indah sekali. Iya, udah kebuka nih map Silum Bay. Oke, sekarang kita harus kemana? Kesini ya.
Huh, Yuzuha. Here to pick up materials for Uncle Balrog again? Seems like you've been the one picking things up these...
My dad's been having some back pain lately, so I've been running errands for him.
But if you keep skipping school, won't you get expelled?
You're one to talk. Careful, or I'll have Kama replace all your favorite Bubble Pop candy with rubber. Actually, we were supposed to be doing our Hollow internships these days. But since Lemnian Hollow's been unsafe lately, they ended up canceling everything and just marked us all as qualified.
Wow, your luck's still better than ever, huh? My brother failed his Hollow internship 3 times last year. For a while, just seeing the Hollow from a distance made him nauseous. Oh, right! What kind of materials are you picking up today, Yuzuha? Check out this piece of high-grade lumite ore I've got. Ajiang snatched it from a white-haired ghost woman in the Hollow just last night.
What? A white-haired ghost woman?
That's right! He was hauling cargo in the Hollow for poor Salumex, and somehow it was a ghost woman with long white hair, bird-like wings, and golden feathers. But in the blink of an eye, she vanished. Ow! Yuzuha, why'd you flick me? Weren't you the one who said that the most important part of the porcelain business...
That story was awful. And didn't you go around last week telling everyone you heard strange moaning sounds on the mountain paths nearby? Your story sure changed quick.
That one wasn't a lie. Mello, Dante, and I all heard it, and not just once.
What?
Uh-huh. You said that one wasn't a lie.
Which, you're trying to trick me again. But seriously, Ajiang really did get spooked by something all pale and ghosty last night. I'm not making that up.
All right. I'll take this piece off your hands. When my dad turns it into jewelry, I'll give the story up, but in exchange, you've got to tell me something. Take a look at this piece.
Oh, yang ini tadi.
This was part of the last batch delivered to my place. Do you remember who brought it in?
That wasn't one of mine. Probably from Mello or Uncle Afang.
Let's go.
So, are we going to go ask them one by one now?
Yeah, let's split up and ask around. Monato and I will go find Uncle Afang. And Belle, you go with Lady Alice to check with Mello. If it turns out to be his, make sure to get the exact time and place he found the piece.
Let's go.
Mello yang mana juga kita. Kayak tahu aja kita yang mana Mello, kira dia. Apa nih, Dik? Apa kamu ini Mello? Ya benar, ada apa? Kami dengar kamu sering melakukan transaksi material porselum di sekitar sini. Boleh lihat foto di ponselku sebentar? Apa kamu pernah lihat material ini? Cih, benda itu ya, pernah lihat. Seriusan? Kenapa? Kalian tidak percaya, ha? Intelku itu paling akurat di Sailum Bay. Itu saja kami percaya, makanya kami datang khusus untuk bertanya padamu. Dik, apa kamu bisa ceritakan asal-usul fragmen porselum ini? Tidak bisa. Kalian tidak lihat aku sedang sibuk, mainanku rusak. Dan aku lagi perbaikin. Sekarang aku tidak ada mood untuk bicara dengan kalian. Ini mainan pemburu kota edisi remote control. Aku baru sanggup beli setelah nabung selama setahun. Sebel, ini semua gara-gara Dante. Bagi anak kecil ini memang masalah yang sangat besar sih, tapi kalau soal mainan remote control mungkin aku bisa cari cara untuk memperbaikinya. Nah, kita cari cara, bisa nggak? Kamu bisa perbaiki mainan. Kalau kamu benar-benar bisa perbaiki, aku kan beritahu kamu asal-usul fragmen porselum. Mau perbaiki yang ini ya, ini simpel sih. Dari nomor 1 nggak boleh kena ya. Kalau nggak boleh kena ya bisa aja. Tuh, nggak boleh. Oh harus kena semua, sabar. Kalau kayak gini gimana? juga ya. Harus kayak gini. Ya kan? Nah, ngatur-ngatur kayak gini agak ribet. Tarik lagi nih. Coba. Nggak bisa ya. Berarti ini putar. Sini. Yang pasti nomor 1 itu harus ke arah sini. Nomor 3 itu bebas. Bentar. Mana yang angkat ya? Nah ini bisa nih. Nggak boleh ya karena itu ya. Cobain ini deh. Seperti itu. Wait. Satu, dua. Dia ke arah sini. Kebalik, bro. Ini, bro. Memang lama banget cuma ngerjain ini tok.
Whoa! Oh, hello, little one. Can you tell us where this...
No.
Huh? It's important to keep your word, little one.
But my mom said
Emosi
Porcelumex doesn't allow outsiders around here these days. So if I see any suspicious strangers, I'm not supposed to talk to them. And I never seen you.
Nah, ini aja nih.
We're not really strangers. We're friends of Mystic Wares, the folks who often come here to collect materials.
That's right. Miss Yuzuha came here with us today. You know, the daughter of Mr. Ukinami Balrong, Mystic Wares' owner.
And you say you're not... Uncle Balrong's last name is Lee, not Ukinami. You didn't even know that Yuzuha was adopted. How am I supposed to believe anything you... So Yuzuha was adopted. No wonder her name feels so different from Uncle Balrong's. I thought it was maybe something to do with her...
You can trust them, Mello. They really did come here with me.
Yuzuha!
You know where this dark piece of porcelain...
Yeah, I do. He thought this piece of porcelain must be valuable. And I said it wasn't. That's how we got into a fight. He broke my toe. Is there something wrong with this piece? Things are a little complicated now. And I'm afraid Dante...
Huh? Oh no! What's going on? Can you help him? Belle! I didn't think you had it in you. Mello, if you care about Dante this much, you should stop holding a grudge against him.
So it was all a trick, huh? But I get it.
Now that we've got some more info, let's hurry and find... Ukinami Balrong! I was dying trying not to laugh earlier. What a ridiculous name!
Miss Ukinami, I'm truly sorry.
It's all right. Being adopted is just a fact of life. Besides, For someone like me, who had nowhere to go, being taken in by someone is what I don't get it.
Because there aren't many left of us in the family. My father passed away in an accident years ago, so now
I see. Seems like things haven't been... Anyway, you don't need to dwell on my background. Constantly apologizing makes you seem unsure of yourself. You're a noble lady, and you've had a great education. So...
Yes, I would...
Alright then.
Where is Dante's place?
It's up there, very close.
Oke, kita naik ke atas lagi ke tempat wah di Solda.
Miss Isolde, do you think this Denny gun can be
Isolde.
fixed?
Of course. I used to be in the military and have repaired guns much more complicated than this.
Mami,
The trigger link is...
Isolde.
All right, that should do it. Hand me a Denny, Dante. I'll fire a test shot.
Here you go.
Tempat persembunyian.
Well, it seems our 4 friends over there sure know how to stay quiet. Perhaps I'll have to say, the next...
Turns out you already knew we were here, Miss Isolde. Since you're a military representative, I didn't expect that you would violate Porcelumex's restrictions to come here.
Taking the initiative, I see. You seem like quite the experienced negotiator, Miss Bell. But you're right. I came to Siloon Bay in secret, just like the rest of you. Now that we all have a little leverage on each other, I actually came here to...
Miss Isolde isn't a bad person.
Tidak ada yang perlu
I see.
dikhawatirkan, Miss Solda.
Then there's nothing to worry about. Sorry if we sounded a little rude earlier.
It's all right. Staying cautious is a good thing.
Pastilah.
I'll be here waiting for
Harus
Dante's
hati-hati.
mother to get off work. Feel free to take care of whatever you need nearby.
What's going on? Why is there a crowd in front of our house? Yuzuha? Monato?
Oh,
Oh, Miss Isolde! You're...
It's been a while,
Yeah, it's already been another year. I can't believe you still made it to Siloon Bay, given... Why haven't you invited every... Hey, what are you doing with that gun again? Didn't you promise Mommy that you wouldn't play with that anymore?
But Aya and Mello both have toys. How am I supposed to be friends with them without my Denny gun? And I don't get it. Why don't you want me to grow up and join the Defense Force, Mom? You little stinker. What did you just say? Get back here!
Dante said he wants to join the Defense Force someday?
Yeah, he's always asking me to tell him stories about his uncle. To him, his dad is nothing special. It's his uncle who's the real hero. Even though...
How have you all been lately?
Well, we're getting by. His father and I both work, and now Dante's old enough to gather porcelain scraps with the other kids and make a bit of money too.
Here, take this.
Is this your money? Or compensation?
Compensation from the Defense Force.
That's a lie. If the Defense Force were going to give us compensation, they would have done it ages ago. This isn't the respect my brother deserves. You can... Sometimes I... No, not just sometimes. Ever since the fall of the old capital, I've always felt that my brother died for nothing.
That's not true, Aitana. If it weren't for Maxim and the others who fought beside him, kids like Dante wouldn't even have the freedom to run on the beach today. Of course, after the fall of the old capital, not only did the Defense Force have to cope with heavy losses, the Defense Force has neither provided proper compensation to grieving families, nor upheld... I'm sorry.
The fact that you still remember your old comrades and come to visit me every year means a lot. The past is the past. All we can do is let go of it, right?
Yes, you're right.
Yuzuha, sorry about that. I got caught up seeing an old friend and left you...
We actually came to see Dante. Just wanted to ask him about a piece of porcelain he found earlier.
I see. He did go running off, but I can practically guarantee that he went to the beach.
Thanks, but we'll head down to the beach and check on him.
Langsung aja. Kita cari tahu aja walaupun memang Pilih-pilih aja. Nanya-nanya aja dulu. Nanya-nanya santai.
After hearing all that, I feel a bit different.
Oh, ini jangan turun.
So, Miss Isolde used to be a soldier, and it seems like she's been through a lot.
Tapi sekarang kan anggota apa tadi?
Dante, so this is where you went.
Minato? Yuzuha? What are you doing here?
We came just to ask you about a piece of porcelain you found.
If you wanted to cheer him up, Minato, then you shouldn't have mentioned the first part.
That's just how Minato is. Thanks, you guys. I know Mom is worried. What happened to my uncle still haunts her. She doesn't want to put anyone else in danger or see someone sacrifice themselves, and I know how much Mom's been through. Miss Isolde told me that after the fall of the old capital, many military families like ours were left struggling without their main source of support and had to drift from place to place. But I want to join the defense force to help make it better. Mom had to let go because she couldn't do anything about it. But I want to change that. I want to make sure they never hurt anyone again.
Kamu benar-benar
I'm
hebat.
pretty impressed,
Top
Dante.
Dante.
I didn't expect you to think about all this so deeply.
It really is a great dream.
Miss Isolde, what are you doing out here? Are you leaving already?
Yes, I just received a call, and someone from Porcelumex wants to meet with me. They're probably trying to probe the military's position again. I'd better head back quickly. Your mom is worried about you. If you aren't really mad at her, then you should head back soon.
Yeah, I know. By the way, Yuzuha, what was it you wanted to ask about the piece of porcelain? Do you remember this? Where did you get it from? Oh, that? I caught it when I was fishing from a boat 3 days ago. It was near that small reef island I was out there for a while and saw the shard drifting from the direction of the hollow.
If I'm not mistaken, this looks like a shard of an obscura. I think I get why you came to Silum Bay now. You don't need to explain further. There are some things...
Thank you for understanding.
I've got a question. Why would an Obscura shard drift out from the hollow in the first...
Oh, Lemnian Island is actually connected to several water systems, and there are even underground rivers. This shard probably fell into the water and got swept, but since the hollow covers such a huge area, it'd be hard to pinpoint exactly where it drifted from.
Let's have Fairy map out all the nearby hollow exits later. But figuring out exactly which one the Obscura shard came from might still take some time.
There is actually a way to calculate where it came from. By the way, Dante, since your mom doesn't want you playing with a Denny gun, and it keeps breaking anyway, why don't you sell it to me? You can use the money to buy...
I mean, sure, I guess.
It might come in handy for these older folks.
Wah, pistol apa ini? Ada koin sih di sini. Gak tahu buat apa ya.
Miss Isolde? What are we supposed to...
Raise the gun and fire a shot far out toward the sea, in a direction perpendicular to the shoreline.
Look! The toy Denny you fired is floating.
Start timing it now. After a while, it will drift back to shore. But due to the combined effects of the hollow's changing tides and the wind, it won't come directly back. It'll drift off course. Let me check today's hollow activity report. It's almost the same as it was the morning of 3 days ago. The toy Denny has about the same density as the Obscura shard. So once we measure where and when the Denny washes ashore, we can calculate the water's flow and work backward.
Wow. I don't really get everything you said, but it sounds like we're pretty lucky. It's probably thanks to Yuzuha. She's always crazy lucky. Like, if it's raining and she forgot her umbrella, it would always stop by the time school's out. And once, she somehow got an extra bottle of soda every time she bought one from the machine for an entire month. Maybe that piece of porcelain drifted out of the hollow just because Yuzuha needed it.
What's up, Monato? What's with the,
Oh, it's nothing.
No way! You definitely have something on your mind. Out with it! 3, 2, 1!
It's nothing, really. I just suddenly remembered your last name.
Miss Ukinami's last name?
Oh, right.
Yeah.
It's different from Dad's surname, Lee. He said it'd sound way too weird if I were named Lee Yuzuha. He wouldn't be able to forgive himself for giving a kid such a ridiculous name. So he gave me a name based on my own story instead.
Mr. Lee sounds like quite...
So, Ukinami is a surname based on your history?
That's right. I drifted in from the sea, and my dad found me on the beach here in Sailoom Bay. Hence, Ukinami, floating on the waves.
I see. So, were you in a shipwreck before that?
No. Didn't you know? There's actually a dragon palace inside the Lemnian Hollow. And I'm the princess. Every day, I lived happily under the care of my loyal retainers. But one day, a lost traveler wandered into the palace and told me all about the human world beyond its walls. I decided to leave with him on a whim. But once I arrived in the human world, I forgot where the Dragon Palace was and ended up becoming what you all call an orphan.
That kind of sounds like a Lemnian Hollow version of some old legend or folktale.
Not kinda sounds like. It is one.
Oh, come on. Just because you've heard me tell this story before doesn't mean you have to ruin the moment like that. Still, it is kind of amazing. The tide always seems to carry all sorts of things to this beach. Me, that Obscura shard, we both ended up here the same way.
Phew. I've nearly forgotten everything I learned about terrain analysis in the military after not using it.
Thank you for your insights, Mrs. Zold. You've been a great help.
No need to thank me. Miss Tynefield, you look much more lively than back at the banquet. Seems being around someone your own age really does make a difference. All right, everyone. I'll be heading off now. Make sure to take care of yourselves.
All right. Since we've pinpointed where the Obscura floated out of the hollow.
Great idea. There's still some time before nightfall. Even just scouting ahead a bit would be good.
Miss Yuzuha, are you going into the hollow? Then take our boat. Mello and Ayuba would be happy to help out however they can.
Wah, kita hollow nih. Hollow.
There it is! There's a drainage pipe up ahead. We're on.
The higher we go up the mountain, the more pipes are buried underground. It's becoming harder to...
Sorry. Fairy can roughly estimate the direction of the pipes, but due to limited hollow data of this area, we can't pinpoint their exact location. Belle, we've cleared out quite a bit of miasma along the way. Are you still holding up okay?
What lah?
Don't worry, I'm fine.
This place is some distance from the industrial port where porcelain is made. And it's...
According to the records, due to its advanced facilities...
What if the lab was never actual?
Sounds like something Porcelumex would do.
Oke, kita lanjutkan nanti lagi ya. Untuk sekarang sampai di sini aja dulu.
Let's move then.
Nanti kita lanjutkan ceritanya lagi. Oke, thank you guys. See you next time. Oke, kita tutup.